The first thing that you're going to see is an invite, something like this. So you simply need to accept invite and then just wait. And then they are going to ask you to add your name and a password. I already did, and then you will have this prompt. So just clicking here. Okay, when you are in, you're going to see a dashboard like this. I usually like to see it on list version, but you can do it in board or time. And then you have a menu here on the left with the list of the clients that we will or might write articles for, and you can just close it here or open it. You can also see here all the tasks divided by client, then tasks, and within the task you might be some that are bundled into specific statuses. Okay, now you are in. This will be your main folder, your main dashboard, and it has different views, but I like to see it on list. You can play with this to see if it's one that fits yourself better, but list for me is the easiest one. You will have a menu on the left with the clients that we are writing articles for, or some of them. Sometimes some of them will not have articles, but most of them will. And you can open and close each of them. Now you can also see by individual client. If you click on the client, you will have a dashboard that is just for that client, and to go back you just click on all. Okay, so that's easy to do. I'm going to close this one for now, and then you are going to see a main list. This is how it's called, and then tasks within that list, and also statuses that are bundling tasks. Okay, so if you click here on this arrow, you will see information about the client. It is important that at the beginning you click on here and see if there's any specific information about that client that needs to have some specific considerations or not. Okay, we might have also here a link into the folder of the client, but usually you will find this very organized, and it will be easy to align where you need to add the content to. Okay, so good and bad, it will be easy to see here. Is here good and bad. Okay, so I'm going to close this, and then we have the lists here. Each list is going to have a tag. This tag is going to be guest post, or it will be blog. Okay, so depending on which tag it has, you will know that if it's blog, it's an article for the client website. If it's guest post, is a guest post. Okay, then as usual, the task will be here assigned, and then it will have a due date. It will also have a priority, and if it doesn't, it's okay, but some of them will have an urgent priority, and these ones we need to give them priority. Okay, also they will have a specific status. Some of them will be open, some will be need topic, and then this is where you change the status. So when you start writing, you just click writing, and it will be bundled under the writing category within the client list with the tasks here. Okay, now to check the information, you just need to click on the list. There will be some description here with some indication. You will have a feed here of what has happened here, and to add comments you simply write here. You can just add and tag people and do as usual. Okay, so I'm going to click here. You can even never click here into closed. The last status that you're going to see is finish. Okay, so you can click here to change the status, or you can click here to change the status, or as you like. Now there are some cool filtering options here. For example, if you want to see what tasks are open, you can go to the filter task here, the funnel, click on assignee, and click on assign. Okay, so in this way you can see all the tasks that are here with the date. I will always encourage you to click on update to see which ones need to be done first. So it makes sense, and there's not just all of those always here. So if I click here and do due date 11, and then I click here and then I do date today, this is not going to change. So it's good to click on the due date, sorry, not on the update, but on the due date, to see which ones need to be completed first. Okay, so you can also search for status and combine these two. So you can click here on writing if you want. Nothing is being written now, but that's a good way to see what things need to be pushed, need to be finished first, etc., etc. To clear the filters, you simply click on clean filters, clear filters, and then you will have everything here. You can click here, so it's not organized by due date but by client, and that's pretty much it. It's very simple to use. So you have all the clients here. You will have the ones that are open, or the ones that need the ones that are unassigned. That would be one of them to look at, and then you can click on due date to see which ones need to be finished first. That will be a good option to see which ones you should assign to yourself first. And then you can also search for status, like need articles or need topics, etc., etc. But this is the easiest way. Now, if you want to see which ones have been assigned to you, you can also click on me. That's another way to do this. Okay. And now when you finish here, you just can click on due date if you want, and then everything is going to look as the beginning. So that's it. That's how the system works. It's very easy to use. If you have any questions though, just please let us know.